Hey everybody, today we're doing a follow-up video to yesterday's Walla video in the Life of a Noob series. So this is episode 2, and as predicted, I did die and lose pretty much everything at the end of that run, as you will as well for a large portion of your beginning experience. I tried to make this follow-up video yesterday about going to the planet Cellin on a loot run to reestablish your armor and weapons and all that good stuff. It didn't record. So it actually is almost fortunate because I can show you taking off all of your stuff and going there pretty much as low-key as possible, because you don't want to show up with anything. You can get griefed. All sorts of bad things can happen. The original creator I watched to learn this trick, he was like, "Oh, I've never been bothered, blah blah, this, that, and this." I get killed all the time there. Not gonna lie. My ship gets strafed from space. People show up behind me, shoot me in the back of the head. I don't know. Maybe I got bad luck. Maybe he's got good luck. I really don't know. But the point being, you don't want to show up there with anything that you'd like to keep. The point is that you just got wiped. You don't have anything. You need to start over. I found you can stash a lot of good stuff. You don't always find heavy armor, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you find a ton of guns and a ton of armor. You can use the logout trick and just farm your face off. The problem is, every time you log out and log back in, you come into a new server, so there's just elevated chance someone's ready to kill you when you log back in. The run I did that did not record actually went probably my best. I got a ton of great stuff on one run, and I'd say I probably stashed a few pieces of heavy armor, a ton of guns, and still made about 10 grand. In the scheme of things, 10 grand is not a lot of money in this game, but when you're a new player, 10 grand is 5 reses. 10 grand is an entire set of heavy armor with a backpack. It's pretty significant, especially like if you're totally wiped out. Plus, you'll have armor and weapons and ammo and multi-tools and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to show you this run in Cellin and show you the 2 places to go to farm. Hopefully no one murders us. You know, and I don't know if I'll do the logout trick. It really depends on what we come up with. I may have had too much caffeine. I'm not going anywhere where we need to go. Alright, let's go to the hangar and Habs. Alright, I'm going to stash all of my armor and guns that are on me in the bases inventory, because you can't lose that. And I got most of this set doing the Cellin run yesterday. I bought a piece or two, but really the guns, the ammo, pretty much everything I got from the run. So we're going to hit I for inventory. Check it out. That's full heavy armor with all the stuff that we like. What I like to do is hit the other tab at the space station so that your loot is very easy to take off, instead of you know, clicking on a different item that just swaps it, or then it doesn't go in. Alright, we are going to need a helmet, because you can't live in space without a helmet. But this is the one that's persistent, that when you buy the pack, it never goes away. So let's put this on. Alright, I'm fairly certain my guns are still on, but I could be wrong. I've also... oh no, they're gone. Awesome. So the backpack's gone, the guns are... everything's stashed. That's what you want. Alright, we roll up to our ship terminal here, hit F.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Let's retrieve that ship. The last episode, I did a lot of key binding and key explanation, because this is a series for new players, and this is all stuff I had to figure out on my own, aside from a little help from friends. I'm going to try not to do as much of that this gameplay. It probably will get obnoxious if I do it every single video, so I didn't pay any attention. I just woke up. I think it said hangar 2. We'll find out. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so if I remember, I think we're on Forest Station in the Cellin or Crusader system. That's where my home base is. And Cellin is also in the Crusader system. I've made this my home base because I've died so much. It's nice to be near, like, the, you know, the farm for after you wipe. So, all right, we're gonna hit the hotkey to open these doors up.
You are clear to launch.
All right, elevate. Get that landing gear off. And honestly, I'm telling myself almost more than you because I do not remember to do these important things. You know, after a life well lived, sometimes your short-term memory isn't so good, if you know what I mean. Alright, I like to get a little bit away from the space station before I make a route, just because I don't want to whip a 180 and smash into something. And once you let go of the W key, it does slowly decelerate. So if I'm just pointing it out into space, you know, it'll keep moving, but slowly that way and not back at the space station. So when I hit F2, I can figure out where I'm going without crashing. So there's Cellin. Okay, no big deal. Oh, I must be at Arc. That's alright. I am at Arc. No big deal. So there's going to be a lot of waypoints here. No, I might have to fuel up. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we hit B, get our wayfinder up. We've got that green line that tells us where we're lining. Oh, this is poopy. So maybe we got to go past the Dream Station this way to get our wayfinder. See, life of a noob, man. Oh, now it's telling me the other way. Where? No, 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 no. I don't want to go to that station. Alright, let's go check our binding again. This is silly. No, I'm at Crusader. Why would I do any of this? Clear route. Choose Cellin. Set route. Ah, much better. Okay. It got the station out of the route list. Beautiful. There's a lot of fidgety, funky things in this game. It is an alpha. I mean, they've made $500 million already. I mean, it's been an alpha for, I don't know. Someone told me a decade, someone told me 7 years, so I don't know. There's a lot of theories. Some people feel like it's a scam, that it's just going to be an alpha forever. They do sell persistent ships for real money for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Some are not available any longer, and there's a secondary market for thousands of dollars. But there's so much work gone into this game and so much going on that it's unfathomable. It won't be a scam. I mean, 500 million is a lot of money, understandably, but I mean, it's so intricate, and there's always new stuff. I mean, I can't imagine anyone would have that much time or effort to put it to a scam. It'd be a shitty scam. I mean, you got to pay people to make all this stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on. My friends told me that they believe a beta should be soon, which I believe. It is very polished. For an alpha at least. My video yesterday, you would have seen me fall through a spaceship and get stuck in the wall, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt as far as polished goes. There are days when you feel like perhaps it's a polished turd, but as you'll see through the gameplay, it's pretty sophisticated, and it's a very beautiful game. Very complicated. I do hope it enters beta soon. And eventually is fully released. Because I suspect once it's fully released, you won't lose your ships during the patches and wipes and stuff. And I would like to get an armada of cool ships without paying thousands of dollars. Or without having them disappear every, update. So here we are. There's Cellin. That's our main goal. Here we go. We got our spooled up quantum drive. Hit B. I already lied to you. I'm explaining what I'm doing quite a bit. We're going to blame this cup of tea for the over-explanation of simple things. Alright, so now that we're at Cellin, there's two places of interest to us. We want to look for the Gullet family farm, That's usually my first stop. I don't know if there's any logic to it really being the first stop, but and then we look for the hydro farm. That's the second stop. Yep. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. Gillette Family Farm. All right. We're done with calibration. Here we go. And I'm not gonna lie, as I made a mention in the last video, when it flips you around like that, it does make me incredibly disoriented and a little nauseous. But hey, it's only for a couple kilometers. And you'll notice, which is really cool, and we noticed yesterday, is that the planetary rotation really depends on if it's dark or light on the side of the planet you're going to. It can make things much more difficult in the dark. It also likes to do a thing that once you get close to where you're going, it stops showing you it, and then you gotta reopen B to look for it. It's a little buggy. There are some buggy things, not gonna lie. See, I just opened B and yeah, there we go. It lost everything. Aid shelter. Nope. I should be about 20 kilometers from where I'm going. Oh, is that it? No, it's going to be one of these ones. I should be very close to it. I should be very close to it. Huh. Let's see. Maybe that's it? Yeah, oh, that, you know what, let's just do the hydro farm first. It's being finicky. I'm not looking to play around. I mean, it's probably right below me, but we'll just do reversed order. No big deal. Hydro farm tends to have a lot more armor. It's unfortunately a little sketchier because there's 3 buildings, so you got to be there longer, so you're more apt to be victimized. The video I originally watched, which I'd love to give credit to in post, but was like a month ago and I don't remember, said do not park on the landing pad. That's what noobs do, but that's what we are. If you're watching this, it's a series on what noobs do and how to survive and get by in this very unforgiving world. And this is a video on what to do when you've been murdered and lose everything. So yeah, we're noobing it up tough today, guys. Alright, I'm going to try to back off on the acceleration because we are going super fast. Alright. Still haven't mastered like getting somewhere exactly and killing the speed at exact right moments. So there's going to be a lot of fiddling to land. Try to remember to put our landing gear down this time. Sorry to be a little janky. Blaming the T on that one too. Ooh, okay. For me, that was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alright, landing gear, and I'm gonna just grab a couple things. We're all noobs here. Alright. So, once again, I'm doing the noob landing style, where you feather down. I just lowered my speed to make this very slow. So I try not to do too much damage to my ship when I touch down. There is a point where you'll get close enough that you don't have to hold control anymore and your ship will just know it's time to land. Okay, I think that's it. We'll find out when I jump out of the cockpit here. Well, maybe not. Might have been a couple more feet there. Oh well. Alright. This is the hydro farm. We got 3 different buildings. They all have loot. There actually may be a 4th building, or maybe it's just a 4th entrance, I don't know. I only run these 3 because I want to get in and out as fast as possible. You can do the log out trick. Oh geez, my ship's bouncing, that's no good. Let's fix that first. I really haven't figured out why it does that. It does it in hangar bays, it does it on planets. I don't know if it causes damage, I don't know if it blows up the ship, but I'm not looking to play around. Let's see if we can fix this with a little better of a landing. I'll get up there. I just want to enter ship, but it's bouncing so hard it's hard to click on. There we go. So yeah, I mean, the intro starter pack's $45 for the alpha. And you can see it's a very pretty game, and it is an alpha. $45 for a game these days is nothing. You're paying $70 for the deluxe edition of like Jenga these days, so you know, whatever. 45 ain't so bad for an unfinished game. I think it's very possible I just did the same thing and didn't land properly. Are we bouncing? We're bouncing. Alright, let's fix that. These are the struggles of a new player. Doing dumb stuff, can't figure out what's going on. Alright, landing gear is down. Control. Alright, it did the settled in landing thing, so we're just gonna trust that. And if it keeps bouncing, you know what? Tough life, because I got nothing on me. The ship has like 2 candy bars and a power rate in it, so if it blows up, so be it. I lose $2,000 committing suicide. You can do that with backspace. You can actually commit suicide and be reborn at the medical station in your home planet. So I'll live if that's what happens, but that's not what's gonna happen. We're gonna try to find some stuff. We'll find something. It is RNG, and like I said, you can do the logout trick. You can just keep coming back, fill up your ship with all sorts of stuff. I don't really know if I suggest that. For a new player, you kind of want to just get in and out, get your stuff, get the hell out of there before you get victimized. Oh, wrong way. Yep, okay, as far as I can tell, nothing in the first room. Alright. Sometimes there's boxes. Yeah, okay, there's one right here. Eventually you will learn what the boxes look like. These strange items, I don't know if they're food or they're like components or something. I avoid them. I've never found a use for them. If they are some kind of food, they are not as effective as these food sticks, as far as I've found. Some medical tips I'm grabbing, some power aids I'm grabbing. I think I mentioned in the last video, I believe one of those beverages is better than the others. It actually gives you nutrition as well, and helps your food status, or I guess your vitamin and mineral status really more accurately. Also, this clothing, no idea what it's for. I should probably do a quick Google and figure out where to sell it, because you can't wear it in space. Alright, so that first box, that's about as useful as that's going to be. I think these are all just decoration. What we really want is a red box. The little green ones are cool too. Okay, that's not a real box. Not getting the vibe this is a super great run, or a super great hab. There's another 2. We'll see. Sometimes there's a box in that corner. Yeah, it's nothing. Not seeing a lot here. And I am going fast, so I might miss a box or 2. I just don't like hanging out in these places because it's definitely a good grief zone for noobs. Alright. Also, not gonna lie, I get turned around in these habs specifically very often. It's kind of confusing for me. I don't see any boxes in there, and hell, I probably was already even in there. Alright, so hab 1, we're out. We didn't get a ton, not gonna lie. We did get a little bit of money's worth of stuff. Got some nutrition. Got some drinks. That is important when you're restarting. One of these habs has like a merchant, even though he doesn't seem to sell anything. And it's a little deceiving, because you'd say, alright, it's a store, there's nothing here. But there is often some very good stuff there. Yeah, there he is. What's up, dude? Alright, let's check it out. Alright. And there is always... Oh, here's a box. There is also the possibility someone else has been here first. I don't know what the loot time... You gotta crouch sometimes for this. I don't know what the loot timer is in locations. But sometimes you will find that someone's already got everything. We got those multi-tools. That's great when you're restarting. It's great Get those into the station, stash a million of them, because you need them all the time. They do all sorts of great stuff. Got tractor beam tips, got mining tips, got healing tips. They probably do more stuff, I don't know. Once again, more clothing you can't use as far as I've determined. I don't know. Maybe have a dance party at one of those bars. Who knows? Look pretty cool. I have no idea. Alright, grabbing more food. Grab some mining tips, like I was saying, for the multi-tool. Mining tips are great. You can make a little money that way. You're not going to get rich mining by hand, I'm not going to lie, and it's a little bit tedious. But if you want a safe way to just recover some money, you can hand mine, absolutely. Okay, so far no, oh well, let's uncrouch. Nothing spectacular so far. Alright, yeah, not great. Okay. Very often there's armor and weapons here, so this might just be a bad server or a bad RNG session. Now I gotta remember which hab I went to first. Probably just gonna go back to the same damn place. I tend to start with the right, so I feel like that's probably what I did. The hell? Oh, okay. And if I remember, the two habs do look exactly the same on the left and right, so it's really hard to remember which one. I mean, inside they look exactly the same. But I am starting to get the vibe this is the one I was already in. Interesting. Alright, let's get out of here. Run across the way to the other one. Let me check one thing real quick. Inventory. Hydro farm. Yeah, let's run across the other one. I don't know. Maybe we were there, maybe we weren't. I swear we were. We'll find out. As far as I could tell, there were no boxes in that one, which is unusual, so I may have already looted it, and this is the one we haven't been to. If I was good at this, this wouldn't be a noob series, would it? Pretty sure there's not a box there. Nope. Take a quick look at the shelves. None of those are lootable. Oh, see, we were here. That's an open box. Okay. We were here. That's a shame. My last run that didn't record, I got so much stuff here. You know what? Let's just take one more quick run around this guy. It makes me a little nervous out in the open like this, but having 0 boxes is unusual. That's just really, really bad RNG if that's the case. Ah, I did miss one. Look at that. Alright. Ooh. We like these. We were talking about this yesterday. Those are big, wow. Relatively speaking, big money for free stuff. When you're starting over, those are great things. Straight up. And once again, I'm going to do the other tab just because it won't pull anything in that I don't want to pull in. Alright. That's a helmet of some sort. I haven't figured out what the point of those are. There is some headwear that will say helmet, but if you wear in space, you just die. They aren't really space helmets. Maybe they're mining helmets, or you know, spelunking sort of. I don't know. But I have died being like, I got a helmet. Life's good. Dead. So. Okay, these are the 2 little hydro stations. Got their plant research going. You will find weapons boxes in here. Usually they're in the corners. And by corner, I mean here. It's usually where you'll find something. And it's entirely possible I run right past something useful. I still get a sense of urgency and nervousness in these places. I really do. I've been murdered so many times, and when you're restarting or you have nothing and you just got a whole bunch of cool stuff and you're getting psyched to leave, and then someone just comes up behind you and shoots you in the back of the head. It's not it's a little stressful. I'm not gonna lie. Or if you're in one of these places and you see like a fireball erupt through a window and someone's blown your ship up from altitude, that's not a good feeling either. So basically what we did is move everything from the boxes to the station's general inventory. But once you've done that and you get back in your ship, you can move that to your ship from the general inventory. It's a little bit of a strange method, but it's how the game works. So hey. Here we go. Yeah, see, we found 0 armor. Yeah, 0 armor, right? That's unusual. Crazy unusual. No ammo, no weapons, no undersuits. We did find all kinds of party clothes, so one of these days I'll Google where you sell those, because I have just an endless wardrobe of useless stuff. It's pointless. Highly fashionable, but, you know. And yeah, here's an example. We got a helmet. You die if you wear that. So this says it's a helmet. I don't know what this is. Let's see. It says vacuum ready seal. Maybe you won't die. I don't know. I bet you do. Sustenance. So when you're well, these apples are kind of useless, but when you're starting over, this is great. You got a bunch of these Gatorades, Powerades. You stash them on the station, your home station. Maybe keep one on you. Maybe keep 2 in the ship. So if you die or the ship blows up, you're not really at a big loss. And then you got a couple in your home station. You can just grab again. Same with the food. You know, keep enough on you for your mission or whatever you're doing in the ship on you, but leave a chunk of them back at the station, and that way you can die a few times and really not cry about it. You got plenty of sustenance. So even though we didn't get armor and weapons, you are seeing that, like, when you're starting over, this is a great place to grab stuff to stash. Those aren't really weapons. Those are just flares for dark places like caves. Yeah, I'm not going to drink the weird space fruit. Thanks, though. This is important. These multi-tools. This is huge when you're starting over. That's a source of money. You can go mine with those. You can go get crates out of crashes with those. This is a health thing for it. You can use it as a healing agent. And these white things also can be used for healing. But honestly, this is your profit when you're a noob and you got no money and you don't know what to do. Ideally, you want to find, like, 8 of those while you're doing this, and that'll add up. 700, 740 credits apiece, for sure. The rates will change. The markets don't stay the same, but they're generally like 700-ish, I guess. Alright, so now we're going to go find the farm, presuming I can, and it doesn't do weird stuff again. We could do the logout trick where we lay in the bed in the back, log out, and then come back in on a different server, and everything would be reset in those buildings. I don't particularly want to chance getting murdered when I haven't even shown you Galette yet, so I'm going to get up, get into space a little bit. There we go. And kill the acceleration so that I can hover while I find this place for you. I am in no way safe. Someone could target me and blow me up right now. Like, no worries. Let's see. Actually, this is probably not the way to do this, but I'm going to just take a quick look. Yeah, I didn't think you could do that. Alright. So we got to find it on the horizon then? It's not far. Yeah, exactly. And that's why this is a good farm. Like well, the farm is a farm. Because they're very close together, so. This will be a quick flight. I feel like we overshot the runway. It was only 200 kilometers away, but. No, guess not. There it is. I don't know if you could hear the computer. I did forget to raise my landing gear yet again. It's kind of my signature move. It's gonna yell at me. I'm going too fast. I don't care. I'm not looking to take an hour to go 20 kilometers, so. I've been here a bunch, so I'm fairly certain there's no mountains that are going to be problematic, so that's why I'm fairly confident going fast low to the ground. Generally terrible idea. And we may have just... Oh no, we didn't overshoot it. That's cool. Alright, so I just killed all my speed, and now we're going to go very slowly, because it's dark, and we're close. There we go. Going pretty slow. Pretty slow. Okay. Excellent. There it is. Someone, I think someone's there. I think I just saw... Yep, that's a ship. Now, griefers will blow you up from space. Like, I could shoot him right now, blow him up, and give him a bad day. There's no point in going there and looting because someone's there. So we're going to do the logout trick over here, away from this guy, so he can't blow us up after we've been nice and not killed him. And then we will go back there. And once we're on a different server, in theory, there should be no concerns. Oh, collision. Yep, landing gear. Yeah, classic.
Landing gear deployed.
Why would you want landing gear? Just crash into the surface. That's just, you know, pro play. Oh, rocks. Hopefully I didn't hit one. Okay. We're not as sneaky as it looks like we're being. You can track people when they're close. Like, no worries. But if he's inside looting, I don't think running after me and blowing me up would be something that'd be super interesting to him, but perhaps so. Okay, logout trick. Sorry for the quick black screen, but that's how it works with the logout trick. Okay. Let's go back. Alright, and this brings you into a new server, as I've mentioned. So, there should be... at least not that guy there. There might be someone there. I was kind of hoping not to have to do this because it's not super fascinating to watch, but you know, if you're a new player, it's good to know how to do. And this is exactly how you would load up in the same building a bunch of times in a row if you wanted to risk your life like that, which, you know, when you got nothing, yeah, what are you going to lose? Might as well. It's also a good example of, you know, people know about this spot.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
And, you know, as far as visual aesthetic niceness of this video, I do apologize, but I can't control the cycle of the planet. Ah, see, there's a Drake Cutlass Black. That's an entirely different type of ship that's there. Someone else is there on this server. So here we go. Let's get out of there. Let's go land again. We got our light on. We're really not too high up. We're going to lower our speed so we don't crash into the surface. Put landing gear on.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm actually going to see if I can face it. Yeah. If I was a jerk, I'd just go blow them up from space, but I've gotten instant space karma before. I'm not gonna lie. Blow them up from space, log out trick, log back in, someone shoots me in the back of the head on an entirely different server. It's not even revenge, it's just revenge from the universe, really. Alright. Uh-oh, we're drifting a little. There is weather on planets, and it'll blow you around. You can see stuff floating around me. There's a little wind. Boom. That damaged my ship. Not a lot, just a little bit. If your ship really gets damaged, you'll see it. It'll be like your frame will have some greebling to it, and it likes to tell you. You're usually getting shot at when that happens. It'll be like, you know, shields down, damage, blah blah, and then certain like stabilizers will go. All sorts of stuff will break. We're gonna do this logout and trip one more time. In that chat that was on screen, they were saying it's unfortunate that the next wipe is a full, or the next patch is a full wipe. There's two different types of wipes. One is just a patch. You don't lose quite as much during a patch, but on a full wipe, they take everything that you haven't paid real cash for, which might even include credits. I can't quite remember. I believe that I've heard conflicting things. You might just start off with absolutely nothing except the ships you've paid real-world money for on a full wipe. I don't know if it resets your questline progress. It might. Quest lines, as far as I can tell, are only important as far as reputation and getting bigger bounties or getting better bunker missions, just getting more money from what you've been asked to do. As far as I can tell, there's like not a main storyline. It's not like an RPG. Okay.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Okay, so there's our joint. I don't see any markers for any ships immediately speaking. I'm going to slow down a little bit because we are coming in pretty hot. Alright, let's get a light on. Yep, nothing in the display. No little, those little arrows or little carrots should tell you if a ship's there. I generally don't like to park too far away from it because running away is something I've been known to do. Okay. Oh, yep, see? Landing gear again.
Landing gear deployed.
I just shut off global chat because it's really not interesting in any way, shape, or form to me or anyone else. Alright. So here we are at the Gillette family farm. Alright. Roll up my mouse wheel, hold shift, because I want to get in and out as fast as possible. As you saw, it's a popular spot to come grab some stuff, so... Or come murder some people. Alright. There can be boxes in this first little area. Oh, we got a weapons box. Yes, sir. This is a flight suit. Love it. Guns. Love it. Those orange helmets sell for more than almost anything else you're going to scavenge. Love it. What's this? Oh, a magazine. Okay. Probably to that shotgun. Alright, so as you can see, like when you're starting over and you don't have any money and everything's crap, now you got some guns, right? Ooh, another box. This is actually pretty good. These white things. Alright, this box alone's got enough to res once, if you were to sell all the stuff. Those red sticks, we really like these red sticks. Those are like little stim packs for your hip. You get hurt, you jam those on. This is health for those white things. That's another way to heal. I've seen a lot of creators say they like those, they prefer those. Personally, I have not found a lot of use for them, other than selling them. I like the red sticks. I'm a fan. And it could simply be because I haven't learned which button does the other one. I don't know. That's a shame. There could be a box there at times. Let's look to see if any of these boxes are actual spawn boxes and not. Okay, no, nothing there. Sometimes there's a box up here. There's a box. It's kind of funny, we've done this whole run and we've gotten like no armor. These knives, don't pick them up, they're useless. I haven't even figured out where you sell them. It just seems like you collect them and you can't get rid of them. These tiger claws are for hacking. You gotta be a brave man if you're gonna hack a security station. Okay. Unfortunate, no more red boxes, but you did get to see the guns. And you can also see the value of the logout trick, because you can just farm the crap out of these places. You just, you know, don't want to come here when someone else is here. Alright, this is sort of like the captain's quarters, or, you know, whoever's in charge of the place. There can be 2 boxes as far as I know in here. I don't see any at the moment. I want to say one of them's usually on the bed. I don't know where the other one is. I don't think this closet opens now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've found one on the bed, but not today. That's fine. And I think this is the... No, that's the pressurized room. Oh, the planet hab. Yep. Okay. And like I said in the last video, this room makes me nervous because that little pneumatic arm makes noises and it scares the crap out of me. I'm always worried it's someone trying to sneak up behind me. Alright, that's not a box. Not seeing any boxes. Not seeing any boxes. Eventually you'll learn the spawn points to where, if there is a box, you'll know where it is. Get in. Get it real quick, get out. Yep, no boxes. Okay. It's the way life goes. So yeah, that's a pressurized door. I'll tell you what. I will do a logout trick to respawn this place. I very well might get killed. But I do want to show you guys some armor or a good looting run. I did this run yesterday, as I said, didn't record. And it was fantastic. So even if I lose everything, I don't really care. I did great yesterday. The point of this is to help you. I mean, helping me, I'm not going to cry, because I'm not in much better shape than you are. But, here. So we'll open up our inventory. This is our ship inventory. I like to click other, like I said. Alright. Oh, we did get a little, that's right, we got a little bit of armor. We did get some ammo. Not a lot. I mean, you can come out of this place just stacked. Especially with those little white things that sell for 700 credits. Like, if you can get 7 of those even, you're just doing good. See, we got quite a few guns. But, I mean, I've come out of here with like 8 guns. Alright. These things, those are the ones that sell. We like those. That's fantastic. More multi-tools. You might think, like, you know, we've probably pulled 10 multi-tools now between everything. That's egregious. It's not. Stash them at your home planet. You're gonna die. You're gonna want more of them. Keep one on the ship. Keep one on you. You're gonna come. You're gonna keep coming back for them. You die a lot. Trust me. All right. I think that's it. Alright, we've got everything off of our body. One more logout trick, and I do apologize about the quick black screen. My computer's pretty fast, not gonna lie. It's a fancy boy, but you know, it's not immediate. Alright. Also, I'm really hoping it's recording, because yesterday I did do this whole video, and then it didn't record, and then it just recorded audio. It took me about 45 minutes to troubleshoot OBS. I did do a test video before this one, and these are the same settings, but who knows? Murphy's Law. Alright, let's do this quick. Take a quick look outside and hope nobody's hanging out. It might even be smart to pop up in the ship in the air so I can target and see if there's any other ships, but I mean, that wasn't a great run, and I don't really care. Dying's just gonna cost me $2,000. I got $2,000. It's fine. Some creators suggest coming here with a gun, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you get ambushed, you're dead. You're a new player. You're not ace fighter, and they're gonna come from behind. What are you gonna do? It's not like you're wearing heavy armor at this point. You probably don't have any heals on you. I mean, what would be the point of coming here to farm if you had stuff already? So, I'm not seeing anything. Those box locations that we saw in the last run, all empty. Okay, no worries. No worries. This room is generally the money room. Okay, so here's a box. All there is a knife. Oh, that's bad news. That probably means someone was already here or is here. That's kind of super bad news. It's not the pressurized room, right? Oh, that's yeah, the captain's. Okay, another box. More knives. Okay, we're getting the hell out of here. This is actually good to show. Someone was here very recently or is still floating around here. So we gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, wrong way. Nobody likes those knives. I have heard, though, that if you're going to do a bunker mission and you're just restarting after a wipe or after you've lost everything, that the NPCs are not very smart, or the NPC enemies, and that you can kind of stab a few and then grab their guns and gear, so you can start over that way in a bunker mission. I haven't tried that. I would prefer to blow them away with a proper weapon. But I guess if you've been playing this game for a while, you're a superhero, you know how to do that kind of stuff. But yeah, one more logout trick. This will be the last one. If there's nothing there, you get the idea. But that actually worked out good. You had a good example of when to get the hell away from there. Boxes don't just spawn knives. If there's only knives, leave immediately. Another thing about how this is loading and pretty quick and stuff, from what I understand, you want to install this on an SSD hard drive. If you do not, it loads incredibly slowly, and in fact, I've heard it can wipe the drive and do some other terrible things. So, yeah, just a word to the wise. If you got an SSD, throw it on there. Oh, this is the nerve-wracking part. We don't know who's where or what's going on. Alright. Let me out of the damn ship. Come on, let's go. Interesting. Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, it's just telling me my ship's behind me. Well, why are you not landed properly? I didn't even... You know what? If it blows up, it blows up. We're not playing games today. You'll notice bottom left, my hydration's gone down 5% during these runs. That's actually pretty slow. Usually it drops quickly. I'm not quite sure what that's a function of. It could be the function of how fast I'm moving or the conditions on this planet. Oh, yes, here we go, guys. Now this is a proper crate. Excellent. I'm glad we came back in. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is how you restart. Look at these guns. We got some armor. We've been in this place for like 2 seconds. Machine guns, everything. Attachments, ammo. Love it. I've heard these pistols people don't bother with. I do. You can blow up trip mines with those. They do serve a purpose. I mean, maybe... Oh, 2 red... Oh, my God. Are those heavy? We'll see in the ship. We're not going to stick around and find out right now. But this is a great example. Great reset. Look at this, guys. We've been here 2 seconds and we got all the stuff. Alright. Alright. This is usually the cash money room. Oh, and I already see a red crate over there. And oh my God. It's pennies from heaven. It's pennies for... Look at this. Look at this. Exactly. This is what I wanted to show you. When you're starting over, this is how you do it. Jesus. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't figured out how to install these sights and like attachments to weapons yet. I haven't done very many combat missions. There's so many different facets to this game. Combat, I suppose if you want to focus on it, is a big part of it, but also you could never do it, and there's plenty of other things to do. Or say you just wanted to be an ace fighter pilot, you could focus on that. But you know, like hand to hand, or oh, look at this! This is just money all day. But yeah, like rifle, shotgun, sniper rifle combat. You don't really. I mean, if that's not something you want to do, you don't have to do it. Oh lordy lord! Look at this. We are scoring, scoring. Alright, so we want to stash this all away, and I did see one more box. One thing I don't like about when I'm making these videos for you guys is how long it takes to grab stuff and put it in. I mean, who wants to watch swiping left? I really hope eventually they make like a loot all button or something. From what I'm to understand, you can just pick up the whole crate and take it to your ship, but I mean, how many crates would we have to do that? We've already been through like 6 since we've been in here. Alright. I'm gonna be a greedy little selfish boy. Do we already check the... Yeah, we already checked that out. And I'm gonna go in the other rooms. And that could be my downfall. Spending time here going through more stuff. I mean, we've got more than enough already. Okay, I don't see anything. Sorry, I forgot to turn off global chat. That shit's annoying. Okay, here's the plant hab. Usually, well, not usually, sometimes there's a spawn right here. I don't see any spawns. I don't see any spawns here either. You know, I could be wrong, but I swear they change the scenery sometimes when you come in here, so you feel like there's spawns and there aren't. Alright. Not going to spend a lot of time in there trying to figure it out. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Alright. No one's blown up our bouncing ship, thankfully. It hasn't blown up on its own yet, thankfully. Doesn't hurt that we're under cover at night. Hopefully I can get back in. Thank God. There we go. So we moved everything from boxes to the station's inventory, so now what we have to do is move it out of their inventory to us, into the vehicle. Get the ammo. And like I said, they've really got to fix this. Like, whether it's like a loot all, or you can highlight the whole screen, or, you know, all of one kind of thing. This is obnoxious. Or stack them, something. I mean, you're sitting here risking your life, and at any moment you could just get murdered while you're swiping to the left. And frankly, it does not make for fascinating watching. I mean, I'm bored and I'm doing it. So, but look at all this armor, guys. You're starting over. How many runs worth of stuff is this? Like, you could die, oh, I don't know, 6, 7 times, and still be like pimping with all this stuff. I mean, look at this. And you'll sell a bunch of it too. I mean, it'll give you a bunch of deaths worth of money. That really worried me my first day playing when I was talking to my buddy. Oh, we full. Let's see some shit to get rid of. I think clothing is probably a great thing to get rid of. Oh, those purple pants, man. I was kind of looking forward to jamming those around the space station. Alright. We might have to do some more fidgeting. Yep, we're at capacity again. Well, I don't think that's going to help that much. 4 of those. Does that do anything? Those don't really take up much room, do they? I mean, yeah. Let's see how much room. Oh, okay. I'd rather have weapons in an undersuit. You start with an undersuit for free every time. So these attachments can sell for a bit, so let's take those. Okay. I don't really give a crap about those. They do sell, if I remember, for a little bit, but I think these attachments might sell for more. I don't use those. They only sell for 50 credits. They don't seem to take up much room, though, unfortunately. And all this time we're taking is dangerous. I don't want to get rid of any multi-tools. Those aren't very large. Some of these sell for nothing. I wish I knew which one. Some of them are just straight useless. You'll get to the hab and they'll be like, yeah, no, that's not even worth $1. Flight helmet. I bet that's worth nothing. Let's get rid of that. Alright, now, let's see what oh, we need these. That's where all the money is. Okay, not bad. For the moment, we'll take that multi-tool. Let's see. I think we got the bulk of what matters. That undersuit would have been nice, but yeah, I mean, just some backup bits and stuff would be nice too. But the armor and weapons, that's what we were talking about, right? Look at this stuff. Let's do that. So it's a shame we don't have room for the rest. Do I have personal inventory room? I don't think I do because I have no armor. Ooh, good point. Good point. Can equip it. And then I'll have room. Okay, that's a good little trick. We wanted, let's see, other? No weapons, sustenance. See, there's not going to be enough room for an undersuit. It's not going to happen. Okay, let's not get greedy. We'll take some ore mining tips. We'll take some flares, or they're not all flares. They all do other stuff, but they sell for 50 credits, so you know we'll take them. Okay, that was a good little solution to grab a couple more things. Not crying at all. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. And you'll see our hydration is now at 87%. I know I was sweating. Apparently he was as well. Now we're getting the hell out of Dodge before we get murdered. Really left very little behind that stuff. I'm not saying it's worthless, but it's pretty close to it. And, you know, presuming you're showing up here with literally nothing, this is a great run. This is a great run. You got weapons and armor for, you know, like I said, plenty of deaths. You can make money with them. You got lots of multi-tools with mining tips. You can go make money with those. You got stuff you can sell. You got plenty of deaths worth of stuff you can sell. Those little white things you can put the heal juice on, sell for a fortune, and we got quite a few of them. Alright, so we're going to get the hell out of here. We're going home. Home for me is on, whoa, too fast. Is on the Ambitious Dream Station. Okay. So, we get our wayfinder. That's going to be the first leg of our journey. Spool up. And we're not safe. We could be victimized at any second. Actually, you know what? Here, let's check this view out. Isn't that nice? There's a lot of stress and hardship in this game, but then there's moments of tranquility and just like abject beauty. Right? Let's F4 this. Isn't that nice? I'm even gonna take a screenshot. That's some Leonard Nimoy stuff right there. Alright, here we go. Spool her up. There we go. I'm not going to put you through the tediousness of me dealing with all of this stuff once I get back. I'm just going to show you getting back home safe, storing your ship so everything's safe, and that'll be it. And then you'll see a full run. We did good. No one murdered us. We avoided potential people who would have murdered us. We were nice and didn't murder them, because I could have blown their ships up from space and they would have been stranded. But as I've found, and I'm not a believer in karma, but I did experience instant karma the one time I blew someone up. So we're just not doing that. If someone does blow up your ship, you can actually put out kind of a beacon or a quest or whatever and ask to be picked up. But it costs a fortune. And if you're starting over, it's way more money than you're going to make if they pick you up. So don't just die. Suicide, backspace. Show up with nothing. Backspace, you don't lose anything except the $2 grand to come back to life. And I don't know. I guess YouTube might not like that word. So I probably screwed myself saying it a million times. Obviously, you know, it's a video game. Don't do that in real life. Let's. There's always a better tomorrow. Don't do that. Okay, there's the station. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Station, home station. Last video I think I showed you coming in here. But once again, I'll give you a little view of it. Coming in fast is scary. The only thing that's a problem is if you hail them when you get too close, sometimes they put your landing bay behind you. And you're like trying to figure out where it is, and you're circling around, and they got all these like spokes sticking out, and you don't want to crash into it. coming in kind of hot, but that's alright. I'm sort of waiting for them to tell me... Yep, see, please contact, exactly. I'm contacting. Well, what are you doing here, station? Probably playing solitaire.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Okay, here we go. That's not a great place. It's gonna be a little tricky maneuvering over there. Hopefully they don't reassign my hangar while I'm trying to get there without killing myself. I got a blind spot here. Seeing that arm is a little tricky. There we go. Duck, dodge, dive under this bad boy, and you know, I'm gonna circle a little bit while I do that. Just pushing A to circle. Alright, I'm gonna start trying to kill some speed. Elevate with spacebar while I push A to go sideways. I think I've been pretty good about not bothering you with which key does what this video, so... And a newer player will want to know these buttons. Just accidentally hit E, so that's why I'm tilted. Fix that with Q. Alright. Yeah. This feels like a scary speed to be coming into the hangar at, but I think we're good. Yep, yeah, that's not too bad. Alright. Let's see. There we go. A little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Alright, kill the speed entirely. And then, hold control and slowly drop down. I'm not looking to lose everything at the last second, so I like to take this real easy. Ooh, see? Even at that slow speed, we bumped a little bit. Oh, because I didn't put the damn landing gear down. Oh, this might get exciting, guys. You might see me die at the last second. Would not be the first time.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, there we go. Thank God I was never a pilot in real life. I'll tell you that. Alright.
Thank you. And please visit.
We're almost done here. I'm going to show you storing the ship, because I very often forget to do that, and then strange things happen. Once you store your ship, you have access to its inventory within the station. Actually, you might even if you don't store it, but then you can just kind of grab all your stuff and put it in the station's inventory. Real easy. And it's a voluminous station inventory, so I mean you can just pile stuff in there. One at a time, and it'll take you an hour, but you know, hey. Alright. I didn't miss the, give me 1 second. I don't... No, you know what, let's go to the lobby. We gotta find the little computers that let you get your ship. Yep, here they are. A little bit of that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I should be able to store it. I don't know why it's asking if I want to claim it. Interesting. Well, if I can't store it, then I guess it's stored, right? Oh, it's destroyed. How is it destroyed? We were just in Hangar 1. Inventory. Personal. Yeah, it's destroyed. Oh my god, everything we just did is gone. That's so funny. I mean, I don't really care. I already got a stash. But, how is that even possible? I put the landing gear down. We were landed. Oh, see, this game is so buggy sometimes. It's right there. How is it destroyed? It's landed perfectly. We were about to just shut this game down, guys, but let's just play around with this a little bit, because it being an alpha, weird stuff happens so often. Let's see if we can find a little way to fix this. This is so strange. Now let's check the inventory of the ship. We're locked and loaded. We got everything still. So strange. Okay. Okay. Nothing to panic about. Our run's still cool. Alright. So I'm just going to elevate a little bit and then land again. Okay. Maybe I'll go forward just a tiny bit. Okay. Ooh, I just hit shift by accident because it's near control, and it would not be the first time that I put the afterburners on and crash straight into the wall over there. Don't want to do that. Alright. So, alright. I'm out of the ship again. The one time I remember to store it instead of just leaving it there, and they're like, oh no, it's destroyed, don't want to. You didn't want that anyway. There's some quirky things in the alpha. Not gonna lie. Doesn't make it easier when you're, learning to play and some weird stuff goes on. Alright. I can transfer directly from the ship to the station's inventory. So if this is bugged, it's not really a big deal. I'll just do it straight from the ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, see? Still says it's destroyed.
Please visit us again.
Alright, so I will offload it straight from the ship. Not a big deal. Maybe I'll show you one or two items, because that'll be super boring. So even when you're successful in this game, sometimes you're not successful. And hey, thanks Bug for some additional content, I guess. And I just want to make sure that I'm correct, that I can offload to the station from here before I tell you that even when it's bugged, that's cool. Oh yeah, see, here we go. Vehicles. This is the station to the right. Other, so that it's easy. And you'll see I have a few knives because before I knew better, I looted some, and they've sat there for the entire time I've had the game. So here, we'll just do a quick jammer. We'll get this armor over here so you can see. There's workarounds. When things go wrong, sometimes you can make them right. But anywho, not a wasted mission. Whatever. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and that's how you recover. One way to recover from a terrible time. So have a great day. Thanks for checking it out. And I don't know. I think maybe tomorrow we'll have a video on a cave mission that I've never quite managed to complete. So anyway, be good. Talk to you later.